Hello everybody, welcome back to NoooooooMMMMaaadddddsss. We're here playing Banished with the MegaMod, the co-op series with Noble Rambler, Vaypah Gaming. Let's look into this. We got our town hall, and I want to check out the overview and production like we always do, and I'll go and unpause thing because we have queued up about, 6 new homes over in our mining industrial area. So we want to get those finished up while we're looking at things. Wow, actually, we're at 347 citizens. Last episode, we just broke 300. Wow. Families 117, homes 108. We are remedying that quite quickly. We use 41,000 food, and we're only producing 34,000 food. That's the one I'm worried about right now. And our purchases are not quite keeping us afloat. We did adjust our purchases a little bit with our new trading post, but I think we need to do a little bit more work to get them better off. So I think I might actually build out here and do maybe some chicken breeders, and I don't know. Should we do chicken breeders and do like fishing? But we have a ton of fish. You know, maybe we just need to come back up over here. You know, we need to come over here. We need to make this industry strong. We need to plant more. I bought plenty of dang seeds. We should do this. I think that's what we need to do. Let's turn this greenhouse on, and we'll make. What do we want? Let's get dates, because everybody needs a date. Ugh, that's funny. All right, so let's first off get the. Let's do a little turn in here. Let's get the roads doing really well right there. I'm kind of kicking myself for not thinking about the dang roads earlier. Like, really, Night Ghost? What the frick were you doing? So I kind of want to keep this industry what it is. Like, let's do another wheat farm. And let's get the flour industry just rocking and rolling so that we can get bread just out the wazoo. But I'm going to leave the bamboo the way it is. Now, I'm going to do something similar to what I've done in the past. And that is we need to have a pasture. Where is the normal pasture? Here. Let's see. Whatever, we'll do transparent one, I don't care. Let's put the gap there, and then let's make this 26 by 10. I want to make a gap here to separate the actual food production as well. And then I want to also extend out the housing right here a lot more. And then we could put some other housing in this area as well. I want to really amp this whole place up quite a bit. So let's make sure, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's turn this around and then make sure those are shingles. Very nice. That's all lined up. And I think I'll do another one as well. Let's do 2 right there. We're going to get more people working that. And then I'm going to put in the gated, or the 2-story gate here too. Which almost lines up perfectly with the road we have in place. Because one more would have been perfect, but we can't really do that. We'll just jaunt that over. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're doing really well actually with students and with kids. And again, I don't have any nomads in here. I don't understand why, but you know what? That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not going to labor the point for too much longer. Now, flour, we're actually making quite a bit of flour now. Looks like we're going to have plenty of lobster bisque, and that's going to help Martha ease her troubles quite a bit, I think. And then we've got bread over here. We're producing quite a bit every year, 700 something just with one person. We could amp that up to 2. Don't know if I need to do that yet. I don't want to run out of flour. I'd rather have flour sitting around because we're using that for 2 different industries, and I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to let these build. Let's go back over here and check out the mining situation. What's our log limit? 3,000? Here's something that we actually do need to increase. These dense tree shacks, these need to be worked a little bit more. They're barely producing anything, and that's only because of the amount of people that are in them. So we could get that going a little bit more too. These homes were finished. Look at that. Everybody's just pairing off. Nothing's going too odd there. The ages are good for them to actually do that. And I think we just need to get more people in these mines. We could probably check and see how much gold and silver we've been pulling in as well. And I think we're going to be surprised to see that number jump up quite a bit in the last episode. So let's go to inventory. Was it gold's going to be the first? Gold ore's at 48. It never was that high. We just got 1 more rough gemstone. So those are not the most impressive numbers. But it's the silver that I wanted to look at, actually, because the silver is more common. Okay, so we've gotten about 50 more. We had about 100 last time. So we're starting to see this actually churn up a little bit. It's going to be hard to see massive dividends on this stuff, but I think what we need to do is we need to make the gold and we need to make the silver, and then I think we could sell them, and that's probably going to sell for quite a bit. I actually don't know the exact numbers, but I think I remember it being really, really expensive. You know, like we're going to be able to get a lot of bang for our buck out of what we're doing. All right, let's check the industries around here a little bit. There we go. And the mines. I want to make sure nobody's going all the way out to Timbuktu or something crazy. All right, and the quarry here. Very nice. That's not bad at all. That mine, the iron one. Oh, okay, this is acceptable. That's fine. I'm okay with that. People have coats. We've got good roads going on here. Okay, so overall, we're doing some really good things for production. Now, I'm again still worried about food, but we're addressing that up north. So, okay, I'm gonna calm down a little bit. I'm not gonna stress out about that too much. All right, we've got the wood guy right here. We've got fuel storage here. You know, I should probably do a wood supply, a log supply right over here, since we've got the I did the right one. Yeah, wood storage. Since I've got the dense tree shack over here, we should probably just have one ready to go. Look at that small barn. It's all filled up of good stuff. It's actually got domesticated animals in here for some reason. Weird. I think we have a lot of flax, if I remember correctly. And there were other industries that we wanted to look at. I was talking about that a little while ago, that we wanted to increase what's going on with all of our planting and whatnot. This is going to be built out, the standard pasture, so we're going to wait on that a little bit. Let's go ahead and start marking out the roads. I did leave a gap. I didn't leave a gap on this side. I think that's going to be okay, though. Let's just make the road go all the way out there for now. How much flour are you making every year? 784. Very good. Somebody died. Oh! Died after being burned in the forge. That's horrible. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Is anybody else kind of worried about that? Oh my goodness. I'm actually tempted to start getting some like luxury resources over here with what we're doing. But flax and things like that might be as lucrative too. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's check and see where we're at with roads. Like we can leave that extra gap right there, which we want to do for the pastures to give them enough room to do stuff. But what do we have for orchards? Let's see. We've got maple, chestnut, apple. So we don't have like grapes so that we can do like wine. So I'm not going to do that then. We are just going to do farms. Which, what do we have? We need food. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about all this other stuff. We need food. Oh, we could do sugar cane. We should start a distilling industry right over here. I'm totally doing that. We need potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah, we need potatoes. And maybe some more tomatoes? Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I think that's going to be some good industry. Some good stuff that we're, well, not industry, some good agriculture. So there goes some crops. And hopefully we can do one more right here. That's a 10 by 11. I'm going to go ahead and just accept it. What should we have here? Maybe what I should be doing is we need to check and see if we can get some livestock in. Sheep. Holy crap. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the sheep. 4,800. Oh, we're hitting up our coats pretty heavily. Let's see what we can do for the seedlings. 800 left. Over 80. So 490, right? There we go. Sheepy sheeps. Get out of here. I think I'm going to have to increase the amount of survival coats. Sheep. Fantastic. That's awesome. Okay. We're going to get wool and start getting actually food from there too. 8 out of 16 is a really good place to start for a pasture. So we've got a couple of the farms growing over here too. We're going to have wheat going in this one as well. Yeah, I'm actually going to... We just finished... Yeah, here we go. 2 of these bad boys. Survival coats and make survival coats. Oh, 1, 2. And I'm going to double those here once we get more people that are eligible to work. I've actually got a ridiculous amount of builders. I was doing that to make sure my roads got finished as well. Okay, so the mines are working. They're doing their job. We've got a lot of good industry going on here. We're buying food, and we've got 400 coats there. Those are probably getting just bought every single stinking time. These are going to help a lot. One of these guys will actually do a lot of work. Furniture, candles, fantastic. And those are going to be purchasing food as well. We've got our sailors out here just getting the goods. We've got whale blubber, which we can turn into oil and everything. Seal meat, delish, lobster, whale meat. Man, can't really ask for much better stuff than that. All right, what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to extend this road out here. And we might be able to do like little stalls or something in the front of this area. I want to leave some room for a bit more options and things like that that we can kind of mess with. So I'll do this, and then I think what I'll do is do dirt roads here. We'll double them up. We'll not mess with the stone ones at the moment. How is this doing? The bone meal coming in and making dates. Look at that, 200 something dates, and we're using bone meal, which we're using for absolutely nothing right now. So that's a solid idea. We've got all the storage supply over here, so these are actually being used. Logs, I don't see any stone yet. We do have a bit of iron, and a lot of the materials are starting to get filled up. That's good. We've got a small barn here just to help. You know, we've got this little barn right here. You know, I don't have like a solid barn over here, and we're going to have all this industry. Maybe I should make a few barns right here, and then we can go agriculture just like crazy over this way. Let's do 2 and make them long ways. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because we're going to need them, right? We're going to need all of these bad boys. And I like to pack in the barns pretty tight, so let's go ahead and build a couple of those. All right. Now, these are going to take a little bit to do. What did we talk about? Sugarcane, which you only need 1 because they are so stinking efficient. They make a ridiculous amount of cane. So we can do that, and then we will also do potatoes. Because food was the actual motivation for coming over here. Not actually like moonshine. Let's see, what do we have? Food, llama, bison. Oh, if I had llama, I would just double up on this. Let's go ahead and just say dismissed for now. When they bring around some food, we'll buy some more stuff. So this is almost done. I would like to say please prioritize these 2 because it's late spring. We gotta get our crop in right now. We don't need extra builders. We just need laborers to clear all this stuff. That's why I gave it a higher priority. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And once we've got this in place, I think I'll put a distillery up north a little ways, and we can start thinking about. We're going to need to do more sand and glass, I think, for the glassware. But maybe what we'll do is we'll leave that industry down below. I'll do tomatoes here, potatoes, excuse me, because we want to focus on the food first before the industry. So we'll get somebody over here working this bad boy. And then we'll do some sugarcane here, and then we'll finish off the storages as well. So sugarcane, there we go. Nice. No way! Oh my gosh, they're here! Did somebody say nomads? Oh my goodness. We've got nomads, that's 45 people. Let's just shove them in to the mines and get them rocking and roll. Let's take a look at them, my goats. Oh my goodness, they're congregating by the fountains. This is wonderful. There's boys and girls and everything. They're just gonna have a massive labor force. I'm really hoping you're focusing on food as well. Yes, Martha, this is gonna be awesome. You know, I'm really stoked. 45 is quite a bit, but you know what? I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be awesome. Now we've only got the 1 clinic. We're probably gonna start getting some sick people. I do have another area for physician up top, but they're probably not gonna live there. They're probably gonna live around here, so we might have to address that as well.
Yes, why don't you go ahead and accept those? Let's just see what happens. We've accepted them. Unpause. 21 people still need homes in G.E.O.R.G.E, so we're really going to have to address that. You know, these lodging homes, they're doing well. People are coming here to eat and whatnot. It's early summer. There's enough time, but chop, buddy. You need to actually get this thing rocking and rolling.
All right, so we're going to need to get this thing rocking and rolling, apparently. You know what I might do? I might actually dig into this area, the dense trees, a little bit more and not worry about, you know, we can take away some space from that. We'll actually end up getting rid of this and leaving the one over there. I think that's what we're going to actually do. Oh my goodness, Nikos, like seriously, get things rocking and rolling. I'm pretty excited to see you get even more nomads working and doing what they do. Nomads work really hard and they want to be here, you know, not like some of the lazy layabouts that we have everywhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, actually, Martha. So we're gonna queue up a few homes, and then I think we're gonna do something a tiny bit different. And we're going to queue up one of these bigger homes. And let me tell you why. He's going to be the overseer. This area, these are going to be the overseer and the people that are working over all these peeps, making sure they're doing their job. You know, because we got to keep the camps in a nice, orderly fashion, right? We got to keep people working the way they should, and just really outputting a lot of good stuff. We're starting to get into like this scary area of like, you know, labor and whatnot. What do you need? I've got one right here for mining. Do what you do. Okay, there we go. There we go. It fixed itself. Okay, we've got a lot of people that need homes, and these are going to be finished up pretty soon. So that's good. We did just start building or having a little bit more food going on over here. And did they start actually planting potatoes? They did. Okay, good. We've got potatoes going on here. These are going to be finished up too. Sugarcane, I think it's too late in the year. I don't see anybody working this right now, but that's okay. We'll check on that in a minute. I will queue these up to be finished as the upgraded barns. Well, we'll just do one at a time for now, but we really need to get some more farms in right over here too. So why don't I do that? Let's leave the one gap for the storage, and we'll do some 11 by 11s this way. There we go. And then we'll do another 11 by 11. Oh my gosh, another 10 by 11 there. That's okay. The 10 by 11 is going to be fine. All right, cool. So we're going to let those build up too. And let's come back over here and see how many homes. They're finishing so quick. They're eager. They're eager to finish their homes. Look at that. 17 people still need somewhere to live. So we're dealing with that whole situation. People are being educated. We have 94 children. I really want to leave this off in a good spot when it comes to food. Look, the entire families are just moving in. This is awesome. This is just too dang cool. Which means I probably need to just come out here and let's do some fishing. You know, this little camp area needs a good spot to get some fishing done. I think that we're going to have to give that to them as well. So let's get a little bit of that built. And you know what? We need a market. Even if it's just a little one, they need a market to get the things that they need. And I think we could do a small one. Small traders? No, not traders. Sorry. Market. Mini food market? Probably not. Small town market? That might work. It's a little too big for this area. That's unfortunate. I wanted to do that. Oh well. The mini food market is probably what it's going to be. So let's do that. A little mini food market. We'll get somebody to work that there. And look at this. Everybody already has a home, and we could start splitting off again. But we're going to be building this up so they can split off again as well. So that's pretty awesome. We've got everybody working the mines right now. We're actually producing tools, which I haven't seen in a while because we've just been sitting on them. Hopefully we'll burn through all the iron tools and we can just use nothing but steel because those are way more efficient. We've got more homes over here. I did get the roadless well over here, so in case there's any fires and whatnot going on, those will be dealt with very quickly. Oh, man, we just got laborers galore, which means, you know what? We can turn on the quarries for the marble and for the jade. Let's get them going. And just 1 and 1 even, right there. And then we can build up the pottery area as well. Oh my goodness, there's so much industry that we can do right now. I'm really excited. Let's get the apiary going because that's going to give us food and more beeswax, so we can have that rocking and rolling too. We've got the candle guys doing their thing with tallow and with beeswax. We've got another trader here, which, how are we doing? Are we buying all the food? We bought quite a bit of food, actually, with what we had. But you know what? I think we could probably spend another 100 candles. 800. Let's get some sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. They're delicious. Get the heck out of here. All right, perfect. Perfect. Now, it's wintertime. Let's go ahead and check and see the progress for the farms. They're going to be doing their own thing. Potatoes. Now, remember, the season wasn't too great. Diphtheria is in full swing. See, the potatoes didn't do quite as well as they could have been. I didn't set those to pick up. So where's our diphtheria person? You're right here. Now, the clinic is right here. The health center. We're going to be okay for diphtheria.
Okay, Night Ghost, we knew the nomads would have a little bit of, they were a little verklempt, and they just needed to come here. But we need to treat them so that they don't cough and sneeze on everything and make our olives turn nasty or something. Let's get them taken care of.
Don't worry, they're in the health center. We're going to be okay.
Yeah, the proximity of the health center was actually very good placement there, Night Ghost. I'm pretty impressed by this.
That's good to hear, Norman. Now remember, we actually needed this many laborers to deal with our farming situation. So having this many laborers is going to help us out quite a bit. Just because you don't have everybody assigned, that's actually good. Because you want to have people able to go and pick up extra things and move them around the city, even outside of the whole forced stuff that we were doing with farming. Like you want even more of that. So let's actually make sure. There we go. Let's build that up a little bit more. That's some very dense trees right there. So diphtheria is gone. We have circumvented that whole, those shenanigans right there, which is pretty awesome. 73 children in school, 93 kids in total. I think we might have to make another school, actually. We did finish off a few homes over here. That's really awesome. That's really good. And we probably should put in a couple more because we're going to build up even more industry over in this area. So you know what? Let's get those queued up over here. Now we've got the gate home, so that we need to do a couple more of the middles, right? And I want the pop out for the ones right next to the gate home. And then we will do... Hello? There we go. Gosh, I couldn't see exactly what it was. If it was the thatched or if it was the actual shingled home. Okay, we're going to let those finish. We're going to let these finish. Well, these are almost done. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. And I really think we just need to focus on food right now. So let's do some more potatoes, right? We'll tell this to be picked up. And for this one, we will do raspberries. Oh, my goodness. Cultured flax. Get out of here with that. Let's do tomatoes. Then we can make some delicious soups. Like tomato soup. And, tobacco leaves. We could go there, too. Let's make some pumpkins. So, the gourds will be real. Nice. Okay. We got a lot of people working those. That's awesome. We're going to have that industry doing its thing. I should really check on flour and see how we're doing on making breads, because that industry by itself will really feed a lot of people. We have 1,300 flour. Okay. Not too concerned about that. How are we doing on wheat? We still have 700 and it's winter. Usually they burn through that pretty quick. If spring comes around, you really want that to go through spring into summer because they haven't harvested yet. So, I don't know. That's something to think about. Let's get 2 people working the bakery here. And what we might want to do is do a little bakery in the camp over here, right? We've got the mini market has bamboo and maple sap. You guys are not really prioritizing food here, you big dingbats. All right. Oh, look. Okay, they are. Beef and oats. Probably going to be just bought immediately and just taken away. What did we want to focus on? Oh, bakery. That's right. Let's look and see if we can find ourselves a small bakery. That's the one I love. You all know that. But I want to look and see. Maybe there's a different one we can use that's not going to be so large. Now, this one's not quite as big. It doesn't produce as much. But maybe it would be nice to just have one over here in this area to help feed all the people. And we're just going to tell it to make hardtack. Because we're horrible people. And we think it's funny to do those kind of things. Because we're the worst. Alright, so we're going to go for the 3rd level of our overseer's home. Right? There we go. The overseer's home is getting put into place. And the overseer and the officers over the mines and whatnot. Let's actually go check the mines right now. Because we just amped up that whole production line. So let's check gold. Gold ore 61. That's better than we had before. Rough cut stones 4. Oh, jeez. I don't know how viable that's going to be. 231 for the silver. So that's pretty good. That's really good. Let's actually organize by quantity for a moment. We have a ridiculous amount of reeds. We have feathers too, don't we? Yeah, we're running through those pretty quick. That's good though. We've got a good amount of bamboo, which means we can make more bundles with those, which we are hurting on right now. Oh boy. We're really actually hurting on the bundles. Dang it. We could probably do a little bundle shed over here somewhere, which is right there. And it might be nice to have it in this area, again, for all these people. But do I have charcoal? I do. And I already have 2 people working that. So you know what? Let's do bundle shed and have it right there. And we'll do bamboo in this area too. Let's double check and make sure we're doing okay. They have just maxed out this again. Sugar cookies. Oh my. That's delicious. Maxed out and still not even done with purchasing everything that could be purchased. Oh, that's awesome. Frisian cows and horses. I don't have space for them right now, so I'm not going to worry about them. We do have these farms up and going, and it is early spring, so they're already working them, which is just awesome. Let's get the roads in here so that they can be efficient, have a lot of room to walk around. They can have
A nice little stroll.
Oh, hi, Martha. How's it going?
I'm really loving all the expansion. I kind of had a feeling that you'd fall on your face, and I was a little concerned. But, you know, you've done quite well, Night Ghost, so kudos to you, good sir.
Well, that's high praise, actually, from Martha. That's pretty impressive, I think. 11 out of 16. We could buy some more sheep.
Oh, definitely buy those beautiful little sheep. They're just so ridiculous.
Okay. She likes sheep. We're finding a lot of interesting facts out about Martha here, which is okay, you know. Martha's a good person. She's just a little rough around the edges. But, you know, that's what makes people tick, right? You know, just a little character. A little rough around the edges. It's fine. It's going to be fine. All right, how about 5? No, it's going to be 10, so 50, right? There we go. 2 more sheep. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right, we'll just dismiss those and say get out of here. What else do you have to buy? Very good. We already know we're doing all this stuff, so I don't need to worry about that right now. Yeah, I think we're... Oh, wait. Building supplies, though. Do I really want to purchase that? No. We want to use our furniture for the other stuff. Okay. You know, we haven't worried about, like, spiritual well-being much, but the happiness has been pretty high. So it hasn't been a huge concern. Oh, is the bakery up? It is. Let's get 2 people working that. And, oh, hardtack. We're not doing bread. Don't even get the idea that we're doing bread. We're doing hardtack. I'm so mean. Oh my gosh. So we got 2 people working that. And we're going to be building this out. And then we need to continue to build this as well. As you can see, we're still floating around that 30,000 mark for food, which is good. I was worried that it was going to dip pretty big by building all the new homes, but it didn't. So that's pretty stinking awesome. Let's go out here a little ways more, and then we can do fishing. So we'll let that finish too. This is the bundling shed, which I want to grab bamboo for. Maybe reeds, but it is probably just going to be bamboo because I'm not using that for anything else. And I don't mind having them run all around and be a little inefficient. I just want them to use up the bamboo as much as they can. I mean, I guess I could actually have 2 people working this. Whatever. Let's just get 2 people working that. You know what we should do, though? We should actually check and see where is everybody. Okay, those are good. Yes. What about here and here and here? Very good. All right, everybody's they're local. This is good. All right, that's good. So we'll have 2 people work the bundling shed. And maybe we'll just have reeds over here because we have a ridiculous amount of reeds. And we'll just have 1 guy working that right now. And they'll make more fuel and all that good stuff. More fuel for everybody else. The fuel limit's at 2,000. We're still doing okay, though. We're recovering, and that's kind of what you want to do in the summer months. All right, so let's make sure we get ourselves... What are you doing out here? What's happening? Oh, was there more? Oh, my gosh, there was more. Let's get a fishing dock, or a dock fishery, right there. Then we can do all kinds of stuff. We can do a little chicken breeder as well. Maybe just tack that on right here. Yeah, why not? Let's do 2 chicken breeders. Right there. Little extra food to supply everybody here. How's their little mini food market? Oh my goodness. Sweet potatoes, whale meat, venison, herb bread, flour. They've got all kinds of good stuff. Berries and beans. Oh my. These people are nice and happy. You know, they were nomads, so they're pretty stoked about being here and actually having a steady supply of food. Somebody's died of old age, but they're good to go. 90 people as children. 82 in school. How are we doing on that? Are we maxed out on the schools yet? No. We're creeping up there. We're going to have to build another school here soon. I'll probably build another school, and then, you know, we'll make this one a much bigger school. Make it to a farmer's college. How are we doing on the hardtack? Are we making hardtack? Oh, we are making hardtack. That makes me so happy that that's hardtack and not actually bread because I'm a cruel piece of garbage. Look at that. People pairing off, having all the children's. Oh, my goodness. We could actually make a ridiculous amount of homes. But as you can see, the food's going down quite a bit. It's in the summer. We don't have a harvest season yet right now. So I do have to worry about that a tiny bit. Let's have Let's have this finished, and we'll amp it up, and then we'll do the chicken breeders as well, and that'll put us in a nice spot, I think. Look at all the extra laborers. Oh my goodness. We could actually get more people working mines, I think. I really do. You know, like the marble quarry? Let's get 2 people working that, and 2 people working the jade. My goodness. Pottery, we'll just turn that off for now. Not too concerned about that. Dried goods. Brickworks, I think we're okay. You know, I could get a few more people working these for the clay and whatnot, but I really haven't checked on that. I don't want to right now. I don't want to do that right now. I'm more worried about getting this stuff finished off and this finished off, because food's a bigger concern. We want to make sure that that's in a good place. And again, the extra laborers are really going to help out with the farms that we've already made up to the... Well, I was saying up north, but the way I'm at right now, but it's in the west. That place has actually grown quite a bit, which I'm pretty stoked about. So let's get another dock chicken breeder there. And another one right here. They're going to make eggs and have feathers and all that good stuff. So that's good. And then this, 94% complete. Can somebody just go and smack this with a steel tool, please? Thank you. I'm tempted to sell the iron tools to get them out of circulation as well. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's just get 4 people working that bad boy right there. Now, we do have a little barn right here, but it's maxed. So we should probably actually have a little barn over here. Let's go with... Oh, stink. Do I not have enough room? I really don't. Oh, my goodness. Who knew? Man. Kind of stinks, doesn't it? Should I just do it right? Yeah, let's just do it right here. We'll just do a barn right there. Not a big deal. All right, so we'll build a barn over here too. Got chicken breeder. We got fish coming out of this bad boy. Very nice. We got stuff going on over here. Are they making coats? Holy cow, they're making about 100 coats a year. And so we're keeping up for the most part with sales and whatnot. And we've got these are getting full. That's completely full. This is 50% full. We got storage issues and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. If we look at quantities, like we have reeds. We don't even know what to do with ourselves with the amount of reeds we have. We got fish, bamboo, duck meat. This is a veritable like Roman capital over here. Production, we're still underproducing. We actually have not made much of a dent in that, but we did just finish a couple industries that are going to help us out with that a little bit. But still, that's kind of concerning that we actually are not doing well on our food production. Now, we haven't gotten a full harvest yet, have we? No. Okay, so this is going to help us see how much of a yield we're going to get on these crops. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Can you harvest these, please? Thank you. Thank you. The potatoes need to happen. And the pumpkins, what did we get from pumpkins? 868. What did we get from the tomatoes? 868. What did we get from these potatoes? 740. My goodness. What are we at right now? 400 something? Yeah, this is going to be awesome. And we could probably start making some soups out of this and really extend the life of the food even more. I'm just excited. Pigs? We got pigs, don't we? No, that's bison. They're going to be really offended that I called the pigs and bison different things and I got them all mixed up. All right, guys, I'm going to step away. I think this is the last episode for me and this round. I'm going to pass this off to Noble Rambler. He is going to be in a bit of a situation, I think, to deal with the food issue. So I'm going to warn him of that he needs to kind of amp that up a little bit before he does anything else. With that being said, I'll go ahead and set up some 11 by 11s just to get those going for him so he can expand immediately and pick whatever crop he wants. And he should be fine. I won't build any more houses right now. We've expanded a ton, and we've got way more people than we did before. This is awesome. I'm loving this whole series. It's been a blast. A few technical issues, but we're hopefully getting through those. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.